Hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now, before I dive into this reading, I want to say that during these uncertain times, this reading is focusing on love, light, and positivity in order to raise up your energy vibration and focus on what your angels and your spirit guides want you to know to live in positivity and prosperity instead of lowering your energy vibration and really coming from a place of negativity, making you feel small, insignificant, and more scared than these times, are already making us all feel. Okay, so let's dive into this reading. I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also going to be your totem animals for this time. So if you see these animals in the wild or you see an image of these animals, Aquarius, this is really your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulders saying, remember this message. So angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have the koi fish spirit, which says there's always enough, which is absolutely beautiful. Oh, and then we have the stag spirit, which says take that leap. So there's always enough as you take that leap, as you move yourself forward. And now we're going to be using your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. We have holistic health and we have abundance. So both of these are your root chakra shining through. So here with holistic health and abundance, it's like there's a personal way for you to reach a peace within yourself to guide you forward to the prosperity and to the abundance that you want within your life. And that is going to be the holistic health. That's going to be the healing that I see here. And it's leading you towards an abundant prosperity that you hadn't expected and hadn't thought could be a part of you. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius. Angel and spirit guide message for Aquarius. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. At the heart of everything, Aquarius, it's you, Queen of Swords, coming through. You're cutting through doubts and fears. You are stating your prosperity. You have a clear mindset on things. There's a power to you. 9 of Cups, prosperity, abundance, leading you forward, called into your life. Then we have the 3 of Swords. Okay. We have the 4 of Cups. I like that. We have the 5 of Cups. 5 of Chalices. I like that going from 4 to 5. That is a nice progression. You're going to feel that very much inside of you. The 2 of Wands. Yeah. The 6 of Swords. Oh, I like this. You're really moving forward. You're opening up new avenues. The 3 of Pentacles. The Sun card. Oh, there's just blessings coming all around you. That's beautiful. And then the 7 of Swords. All right. Now, okay. So we're going to start off with your spirit guide animal cards, the koi fish spirit and the stag spirit. So the koi fish spirit says there is always enough. You're going to feel as if there isn't. There is going to be a point, and there's going to be kind of like this change of mind, this change of the way that you're seeing things. And also there's going to be this tinge of sadness. And I don't know why the tinge of sadness is there. It's kind of like you are just looking at things and you're seeing the blessings, but you're also seeing the negativity, the hurt, the overwhelmed sense of self. But as you look at there is always enough, you're calling on power and you're not giving into defeat. You're just not, Aquarius. There's a beauty to you. There's a positivity to you. There's a determination to you that is really leading you forward during this time. And the thing with you, Aquarius, and one of the most beautiful things about you, but also one of the most poignant things about you, is that your heart is so very, very strong. And you have such a capacity to give. And you have such an empathic nature that sometimes it could feel like you're drained. You're just drained. It's overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed and it's overwhelming. And then with the stag spirit, take that leap. Take that leap towards the greatness that you want, towards the power that you want, and also towards letting people sort out their own messes. And I know that might sound very kind of commonplace. Okay, fine. Let them sort out their own mess. But emotionally, you get pulled back into it. Even when you're walking away from something, you'll sit there and think, oh, I'm being mean. Oh, I'm not giving them the chance that they need. Oh, I should help them out more. And that's actually leading you away from the power and beauty within you, because there is a stance that you are taking and a stance that you need to take to move you towards your power, your prosperity, your abundance, and your power of self. Because as you do so, you are going to see yourself moving towards majesty, but also moving towards your heart's desire. Because remember, a stag is also called a heart. So here it's moving towards what your heart truly wants as you are endowed with good luck. And as you know that there is plenty out there for you, even if it doesn't feel like there is. Now, the holistic health and the abundance, I like that this is, again, the 7 and then the 8. That is really quite beautiful here. And what I see is there is something that has been holding you back. And there is some sort of negativity that you are healing from. And with the root chakra, I'm seeing this as being something sexual. It doesn't have to be of a sexual nature in this life. It can be a scar that you have from past lives. It can be something you inherited through your DNA that has this abundant energy and this powerful energy of creation within you holding you back. Okay, there's something here where you are looking at the positivity of your life and the power of your soul. And there's something that is, you'll sit there and be like, well, I feel like I get this far. And then it just stops. And it's that flowing energy of creation that isn't, it's not that it isn't being utilized. And this isn't like saying, oh, okay, go out and kind of be like a rabbit and have sex with just everybody. No, this is saying that the energy, for some reason, there's a blockage, okay? Or there's this sense of not really embracing your full power of creative energy. And it doesn't have to be just, kind of, okay, so it doesn't have to be just expressed through sex. It can be expressed through any form of creativity, but it's this life force energy. It's this powerful, creative, abundant energy within you. And it is going to open up doors as you embrace it, as you heal it, as you move forward in your power. You are going to see that there is so much more being offered to you than you had realized. And as you're moving forward, you have such blessings are coming to you. You have the Queen of Swords, which is you. You're represented by the swords in the minor arcana, by the star in the major arcana. And then you have the Sun card. You are moving forward in blessings and in beauty and happiness and in joy. You are really embracing the light of your life. And this light is your creative energy, is your powerful energy to move you forward. There is a sense of embracing love and embracing power. There is this sense of joy shining down on you. And there is this sense of people looking at you and being jealous. All right. So that is something you have to be mindful of, that people are going to want to take you by eyes. People are going to want to steal away your positivity and take it for themselves. And as you're looking at things, you need to stand your ground, which you're going to want to sit there and say, oh, well, okay, really isn't that big a deal. They can have that, or, I can move past that into another way of embracing my prosperity myself. But there is something here where you need to stand your ground. You need to use your clear thinking, your tremendous intellect, and your beauty of words to move you forward towards the prosperity and towards the success that you want within your life and that you're calling for, and that the sun is calling for you. You're going to see that there's great power within the days. And when Spirit is saying here, and your angels are saying, there's great power within the days, you're going to see that your light is illuminating your path. That as you wake up each morning, you're going to have a sense of something. You're going to have a sense of what you can do and what you need to embrace to embark on a better you, to embark on a higher purpose, to embark on a greater truth. And that is going to lead you to your happiness, right? And that's going to lead you to walking in happiness during your days and during your embrace of personal power. And then we have the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups is having this radiance around you. People see it, but you have a cup that's spilt, and this is part of your nature to want to heal, to make everything good. And you're going to be focused on that one cup that isn't going the right way. And this is saying here, you know what? Sometimes give unto the earth what is theirs. Let it go. Let it go and let the earth purify it. Let it heal it. To step into your power, to step into your truth, to step into yourself. Because your path is paved. and your angels are walking it. And they are calling to you with the music of your soul to guide you forward, to guide you towards something more, to guide you towards something greater. And as you are moving forward in this power, this radiance is a path that you hadn't think you would walk, but that is absolutely an expression of yourself, of your inner power, of your inner understanding. And there is a sense here of the creative energy around you being utilized through your angels. Now, I know the idea of maybe talking to your angels or keeping an angel journal seems silly, okay? Or it seems a little bit too new agey or hippy dippy, and you might sit there and think, well, what's the point? The point is the fact that there is actually a sphere within our brain, and I forget what it is, but it's the one that has us believing in God, in divinity, in the universe, in a greater power. And that part of the brain is important. And that part of ourselves is important. So as we connect with divinity, and as we connect with divine power, as you connect with the healing beauty of your angels, the soaring, grace of your angels, you are going to see yourself moving forward towards something more than you had realized. And you're going to start putting down paving stones, planting seeds of intention for the way that you want to move forward, for the prosperity that you desire within your life, for the bounty that is being called unto you. And as you do so, you see grace, you see beauty, you see what you want, and you see yourself moving towards it. But it happens through this connection with divine power, through this moving forward towards something more, and something that can't really be seen. It's the connection of the God's head within us. In Hinduism, Brahma said that the God's head is hidden within man, because that is the one place we will not look for it. It's kind of like in Christianity where we have the saying of the mustard seed. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, the kingdom of heaven is yours. If you have pure faith as small as a mustard seed, which is the size of a dot, a piece of dust, well, not really a piece of dust, but like a period at the end of the sentence, something so small can become something so great and can lead you towards divine truth. That's what I have tattooed right here on my arm. So here, it's remembering that grace and that beauty, and it's moving towards it. It's being empowered by it. It's spreading your wings and flying towards it. It's embracing the beauty of your heart, your soul, yourself, and saying, I deserve this, because you do, Aquarius. And because of your giving nature, because of the beauty of your heart, your soul, yourself, you see that it is so easy just to give and say, it's okay, I'll give to myself later. But it's time to give to yourself now, or else it'll always be later. It'll always be one day. And that's actually going to plant seeds of resentment, which is not what you want. You want the seeds of power, because through your loving nature, and also through your ferocity, because you have to remember, you're represented by the swords. That's the main weapon. That's a noble weapon. Commoners back in medieval times, they were not allowed to carry swords at all. So here, when you carry a sword, it's like you mean business. You are well trained, well educated, you are moving forward, and you have this kind of, this one up on people. You have a one up on people. Embrace it. Embrace it. With your clear intellect, with your ability to think on your feet, with your passion, your power, you're cutting through nonsense, and you knowing where you stand. You change your mind, you change your whole entire life. You see this power, and you see the happiness, the beauty that it is bestowing upon you. And you're like, yeah, this is what I want. You change your mind, you change your life. You embrace your bounty and your beauty. The 5 of Cups here, you have 5 cups standing. There are no cups that are spilt, and that's beautiful. There is nothing that you have to look at that is like, oh wow, this is a regret. Now you might sit there and say, Dane, I have regrets. But we all do. There's that saying, that old saying, hindsight is 20/20. It's for a reason. Looking at the past, you can always see more clearly. You always know what you were supposed to have done. You always come up with the witty answer. You always have that great, kind of zinger, that great power to you. And here it's realizing, okay, yeah, things could have gone differently. It could have changed. But it didn't. And because it didn't, I'm okay with that. And you might say, Dane, I'm not okay with it. I regret terribly what has happened. But you can spend your whole life living in regrets. And this is one of the things that we have to learn as people. I know I myself, still find it like, oh my gosh. If only this was differently. If only I was, this or that. Or if only I had confidence then. What could have happened? Years might not have been wasted. But were they wasted? Jung says that every single step, every single thing that we are drawn to, every single thing that happens for a reason. To move us forward on a path that we don't truly see and we cannot truly comprehend. And that's what you're seeing here. You're seeing with your heart that even things that you think should be spilt over, even things that have been disasters in your mind, they are powerful truths that have forged you. Because we like to think of life as something beautiful, and it is. It's powerful and it's magical to have the gift of life. It is. But life is also hard. Even if you do everything right, things happen outside of your control that you sit there and you look at it and you're like, what the heck? Your heart will be broken no matter what. And these are just truths. You will be hurt. You will know pain. You will know discomfort. You will know sorrow. You will know, despair. You will know it because life happens and time passes. But it's knowing your strength. And because of the power of your heart, Aquarius, because you are such a strong individual, because you have such knowledge and such beauty, you are seeing that even when the water spills, even when the cup is on the ground, it waters the earth. It brings you closer to your goals. And you're not having any time for lies or cheats or thieves. You're not having, you're not making excuses for them. And it's kind of like your lesson. And as much as I would like to help you, I cannot change that. I cannot rewrite your history for you. And I cannot take away what you have agreed to learn on this earthly plane. Just as I cannot take away what I have agreed to learn on this earthly plane. The Seven of Swords is gathering up your knowledge and saying, this is what I have. And it's leaving things behind. This is what I don't want. And as you do so, you're going to see pathways open to you. With the Two of Pentacles. Not the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. You're going to see new paths, new ideas. You're going to see new ways to move forward. And that leads you to the Four of Cups. You're being handed a gift. Now, usually in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there's a hand that's handing you a gift, and you're looking another way. You're looking at 3 cups. And just like with the 5 of Cups, you're looking at 3 cups that are spilt and 2 cups laid behind you. And it's saying, okay, you have the 2 of Cups. You have this power of love. You have the Minor Arcana Lover's card behind you. Look, turn around, change your mind, change your life. See this gift. But you're seeing it. You're seeing it during this time. You're seeing it through these cards. You're seeing it within yourself. You're seeing glimpses of gifts, glimpses of power. You might not see it all the time. It might not be in every single avenue of you. But you're seeing it, you're embracing it, you're believing it. And it's moving you forward towards something greater. Towards an understanding that life has lies. It has moments where you're sitting there and you're like, well, that's not the truth. That's not what you said. How dare you? But by understanding that each person has their journey. And it's hard to sit there and think of it, but what if each person did their best? And that was all that they were capable of. I mean, that's pretty sad. Lies and cheats and thieves. Heartbreak and pain and disappointment. But that's all they were capable of at that time. So it's not about you, it's about them. It's time for you to embrace the sun. You to embrace pure happiness and joy and prosperity. And know that people will take you by eyes. People will sit there and say, why you and not me? Because they don't understand. They don't understand that there is always enough. And there will always be enough. You're taking your knowledge and your understanding and you are moving forward. You will not be held back. You are determined and dedicated. And as you move forward, you are going to see that heartbreaks, pains, and disappointments come up. Stare them dead in the eye. And be like, fine. Fine. Yes, I know that life has not gone according to my plan. Yes, I know things have gotten way more real than I had ever have anticipated. And I know that I have fallen and failed. But I also know that I have gotten up. And that's the key. It's not staying in despair. It's seeing your gifts, even if you're saying, Dana, I don't have any. Everybody else has talents but me. No. It's that we don't see the talents that we have as talents. We like, oh, okay, well, of course. Of course that's truth. Of course I can do that. But so many people can't. So it's starting to respect yourself. And you might say, Dana, I've always respected myself. And that's awesome. But it's respecting your gifts. It's respecting your talents. It's respecting you. And it's seeing the power of your heart and your truth to move you towards blessings. And knowing that your angels are taking you from despair. But you have to face the despair. Because it's like the shadow. It will always come up. It will always be right behind you. And the thing about a shadow is that you can't outrun it. It is always right there. And it knows you deeply. You have the repeat of the number 3. Divinity guides you in a very powerful, very beautiful way. Divinity guides you to a path of greatness as you look at heartbreak and pain. So you might say, how can you have a path of greatness in heartbreak and pain? Well, they go hand in hand. They do. You cannot achieve what you desire without heartbreak and pain, because you will fall, you will fail. You will be disappointed. You will taste dirt. You will sit there and you will think, my gosh, my world, I have hit such low. And then you find out that it's lower. You can go lower. Things can become worse. It can become more overwhelming. And so, yes, life is cruel. It is. Life is about suffering. That's why in Buddhism they say life is suffering. That is why in Christianity we have the figure of Christ nailed to a cross. It's like, my gosh, can you imagine somebody saying, I love you this much, I'm going to die for you. And people being like, good, thank you. You know, you deserve to. And people jeering and ridiculing when all somebody tried to do was love. I mean, that's powerful. That's powerful to have that conviction. And it shows that if you love, you will be hurt. And with your heart, Aquarius, it's like, my goodness, why? And you know what? I don't really have the answer for that. But I do know that it brings you a strength. Because to love and to be hurt, to say, I will not let it stop me. I will still give. I will still care. That is powerful. And that is a power that can't be taken away. You move forward. You move from pain to greatness, to happiness, to intensity. And you're guided by your angels to embrace your queenliness. This is going to be a time, it's going to be a very personal time, a private time, a communion with yourself, a connection with yourself to move forward towards something so much greater than you had expected. Your subconscious message. 5 of Pentacles. You'll feel like a failure. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that subconsciously you're going to look and say, but there should be more. I should be able to have more. There's beauty around me. Why does it feel like I can only see it and not be a part of it? This is planting different seeds. This is also being freed from this feeling. Will it take work? Yes. It's not going to happen just by sitting there and saying, oh, I want it to. You now have a repeat of the number 5, a number of freedom, but also a number of things being resolved. And so as you embrace your freedom, as things reach a resolution more quickly than you had intended, more quickly than you had thought, because your angels and your spirit guides and divinity guides you, it leads you to your subconscious chakra message, which is determination. It's like a salmon swimming uphill. You are determined. You will not be defeated. And this is your solar plexus chakra. So this is calling on the power of your gut. You know, this is listening to your gut. You might say, oh, I have a gut feel about this. And then you might want to talk it off, like say, oh, it doesn't mean anything. No, it does. Listen to your gut. Listen to the power of your truth. You are moving forward. Is it going to be a battle? Yeah, it is. Is it going to feel like you're swimming upstream? Yeah, it will. Will it be worth it? Yes. Do you have your angels and your spirit guides there to guide you? Most definitely. Let them pave the way and listen to that music. Listen to that calling within your heart, that draw within yourself. It's going to be more powerful than you realized. Your subconscious spirit animal message is the rhino spirit, overcoming any obstacle. And that's what you're doing. You're overcoming any obstacle, and you are determinedly, stubbornly, and beautifully moving forward towards what you desire, towards true bounty, towards blessings. And it is gorgeous. Is it hard work? Yes. Is it heartbreaking? Oh my gosh, yeah. Nobody said this was easy, but it is most definitely worth it. All right, Aquarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. Please stay safe, and I love you all. Bye.